was an exceptionally lovely Saturday morning in Flitterdale. Children were playing, the birds were chirping, and the squirrels were sunbathing. Everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves. Everyone except Mr. Diddley-Do. He was still in bed and had no intention of leaving anytime soon. He glanced over at the window and let out a big sigh. That's when Spiritus came in through the window.
Monthly weather is exceptionally pleasant today. Wouldn't you agree?
Mr. Diddley-Do just groaned and threw the covers over his head. "What's so pleasant about it?" he grumbled. "Bunch of noisy birds. Be quiet, birds," he says, sitting up. I'm depressed." The poor fellow fell back into his bed and let out another long sigh. Spiritus thought for a moment. Clearly, this was the perfect opportunity to go on another adventure. But to where?
Ah, I know exactly where to go.
"So where are we today, Spiritus?" he asked.
This is the Earth region known today as Afghanistan. But we are in the 13th century, near the birthplace of one of the most popular poets of all time, Jalal-ad-Din Muhammad Balkhi.
Who?" asked Diddley-Do.
Ah, you may know him by his more popular name, Rumi.
"Oh yeah, I've heard of that guy. So, where is he?" "Over here," said a voice nearby. Sitting on the ground right beside them was a robed man with a big white beard. He had a scroll and quill in his lap, but he wasn't writing. Instead, he was looking off at nothing.
"I invited this foreigner and his friends to stay in my guest house. Not only did he eat all my apples, but now he's asleep in my favorite writing spot."
Diddley-Do began to get angry. "Well, then why don't you give him a piece of your mind? He took all your apples, and he's in your favorite writing spot. You can't let him get away with that." Rumi let out another sigh.
I thought about yelling at him and calling him names. I considered punching him in his nose, too. But then, I decided to write instead.
Doesn't sound like a great tactic. What have you got so far?" The great poet recited his poem.
The guest house. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight.
Wow, that's really great. The unexpected guest is like a bad thought or feeling, and sometimes we need to entertain them because they may guide us to a better place. So we should invite them in and be grateful for them. Rumi looked down at his work, puzzled. He frowned, nodded, and said,
Actually, that's not bad.
Rumi began to write down more, narrating as he wrote.
The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond.